The Stanford Plaza Hotel on Auckland's Albert Street was built by Fletcher Construction and opened for business in 1984. 23 years later, Fletcher's began the addition of another 12 stories of apartments, but this time in structural steel. Incredible as it may seem, the hotel was closed for only 4 months. For the rest of the 3-year construction program, it was business as usual for the hotel.
For this particular project, I was a project leader and I was looking at the design of the building for all the stages, preliminary concept and detailed design of the building. I was coordinating work of other engineers and drafters in the office. I was liaising with other consultants on the project, like architects, services engineers, and of course with the construction Fletcher engineers.
This job has been quite a difficult job because it has required engineering expertise outside that of the normal realms or outside the box. It's an existing structure which was built in the early 1980s. We've had to find all the nooks and crannies in the old structure, strip out certain bits of the structure at the low level, re-establish some of the foundations and rebuild some of the bottom levels, strengthen it right the way up the top to take the new structure, as well as connecting the new structure to the old structure. The shape of the structure is not normal, it's actually almost shaped like a fish. And we have to design all the facade, which is the exterior cladding of the building, to facilitate the change in dimensions and to match with the existing facade.
We've chosen a structural steel for this particular building because it's a quite lightweight kind of construction. We also chosen quite a thin floor slabs. We've chosen a high bond, which is like a steel tray with a concrete topping on a floor. That's probably the lightest floor available on the market. That was all in order to put as little as possible additional weight load to existing building walls and foundations.
The major complexity we had was down at the roof level of the existing building, where the columns for the frames which are supporting the upper building had to be connected to the existing building. So the top level of the concrete shear walls, we had to have some huge plates to weld to the base of the columns, and we had to bolt those plates through the concrete walls. We had to grout between them. We had to sort of make sure that the layout of the structural columns above the building, how were they going to match up with the actual layout of the concrete walls below.
Yet another challenge was crane access. There simply wasn't enough ground room to support 2 cranes, which would have interfered with hotel operations. Fletcher Construction's solution was to launch the cranes at the existing level 11, on opposite sides of what would be the final structure.
Tradespeople are probably the most exciting people to work with that you work with on a site, and they are responsible for basically putting together what you have designed with the design consultants and actually make it work, and without them it doesn't work. You get to come on site every day and it's a different day every day. Sometimes it's frustrating, I guess, and sometimes it's very rewarding to actually build something. So it's like putting a Meccano set together. When you're a child and you got the nuts and bolts in the right place and it worked, well, this is exactly what we do, except it's for real.